How on earth did you do that? That's cats for you. It's definitely giving lived in or lived with. So I found some footage of myself from 2022. I was at the end of my contract with the job I had in Atlanta. I didn't have anything lined up, and in between all that got me here. So I guess I don't know. Do you all want to know? Drink up. Come get some of this red wine. I think that people mistake that I do make it look great. Like, I think, and that was one of the issues that I had. Girl, how you turn the loafy on? That's cats for you. How on earth did you do that? And I think that because I make it look good, a lot of people mistake that for like this easy, effortless life that I live just because I've been able to make it look good on social media. Like, no, it's not easy. It's simple. It's not easy though. So I guess this is the beginning. This is the chapter after that, those vlogs, and I guess we can come back and talk about where life is for me after that. Okay, good morning. Today is Tuesday, July 5th, and I think I want to take, well, I've been thinking about a lot because my contract with my job will be up at the end of this month, and I do not have another job secured as of right now, and I'm feeling like I don't want to rush into another job just because I need the income. Like, yes, after August 1st, like, I don't know how my rent is going to get paid September 1st, but I just don't want to go to another job where I'll be unhappy just because I need the money. And so I'm feeling motivated to get serious about my content or creating content. I've had this camera probably since early 2020, or if not 2020, 2021. And I'd never use it. When I do, you know, the last few things I recorded, just there was no coordination, there was no like seamlessness to it, and maybe I'll just start doing this video diary to check in and talk about, you know, the productiveness of my day and my goals. And maybe, just maybe, if I get to where I want to be, I will post this. I'm excited to hang out with my friend. I technically, you know, well, they let me know that my contract would be ending and that I could use this time to look for jobs. So technically I don't have a job. But my goal today is to do yoga for 30 minutes, apply for 6 jobs, and edit one of my YouTube videos that I want to go up soon. So, and all of those things are gonna happen after I get back from the airport. So I'll remind myself to check back in tomorrow. Yeah. I feel good today. I got my lashes done yesterday. They look a little stiff. I'm not gonna separate them until I leave on Friday, or probably Thursday night, so tomorrow night. I feel good today, but I'm feeling overwhelmed by how much is on my plate. Like, I just thought about how I could record not just a pack with me for DC, but my pack with me for Jamaica as well, because those 2 days that I'm gonna be back from DC before I go to Jamaica, I know I'm gonna be not at optimum capacity. So batch filming is what I'm doing today. And yeah, I just feel overwhelmed. I have to apply to 2 positions, and I got a meeting at 4 to give this guy all the shop by room stuff, which that'll be easy, hopefully. It better be, because like I'm leaving the company. It's no reason I should be taking on all this stuff when I got hella, like, you know, I'm gonna just say I got an interview, 2 interviews on Friday back to back. Yeah, so yeah, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm finding that speaking out loud about the things that I have going on helps. Like, wow, who knew that talking about your problems could help you? I'm doing okay. Like, I have a lot of prospects for work in the pipeline. I'm not worried about money. Like, I'm eating. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the people in my life. I'm grateful for momentum. That's what I'm feeling right now. It's a little scary. I'm waiting on my phone to charge. I'm about to go finish my makeup. I only have to wear makeup for one of the videos, so I'm not gonna go hard. I'm probably just gonna do some concealer, a little under what's it called, lower lash line eyeliner, probably just a gloss, and do my edges, do these quick little videos. And I probably won't start editing them until Friday, which is fine with me. Yeah. It took me 5 hours to take my hair out. I gotta be ready for work in 15 minutes. I don't think I have any more effort left for this life that I'm currently living. Bartending at night, interviewing during the day, making $3 a day. This life is not for me. And I'm just hoping a job falls on my lap on Monday, because that's all I got left. Hello world. Today I've asked myself, what would my life look like? What could my life look like if I put less emphasis on posting on social media? Not to say that it's a bad thing, but I definitely feel as though it's something that can be a source of turmoil. And that's just where it is for me right now. Like, I'm going through a hard time, and I'm not sure where things are going, but it just does not feel good to look on social media right now. And I'm just thinking what it would look like if I just didn't exist in that space at all. I've been on the internet for 17 years. Got my hibiscus rooibos tea. Yeah, just having that conversation with myself. You know, what would it look like for me to not be trying to be a content creator and an influencer, like just enjoying my life, working my job, enjoying my experiences, posting when I can. Like, everything else, I don't care no more. I just want to make enough money to relax and travel, have new experiences, look cute, and that's it. That's all. So yeah, good morning. It's 8 a.m. It's Tuesday, August 23rd. I want to do some semblance of a vlog today. I don't know what it's gonna look like. I know I want to film content. I was supposed to film some last week, but it's early. I came straight home last night, went straight to bed after work. I bartend at Topgolf, by the way. And I got off at like 12:15. I was home by like 1. And I'm happy because I was able to wake up early. I just started at Topgolf and working nights, so it's been a bit of an adjustment for me, and so I'm very happy to be up early. I got up at like 7:30. It's still like that morning gloom outside I love. I'm definitely a morning person, and yeah, so I'm not ready yet, but I think today I want to do I need to do an update video of spironolactone. I need to do a spironolactone update as well as a back acne update. I get so many questions still on my YouTube channel about my skin, so I think I'm well overdue for an update. I think I honestly have clips or I have footage from me trying to do those updates, but I think just doing it as a life update and together will make the most sense. And then also I just want to do like more style, long form styling content, so we're gonna see how that pans out this morning. I just am waiting for my skincare to dry down. I have a few blemishes. This was a recent pimple that's gone. Recent pimple that's gone. Recent pimple that's gone. I like to show that like I still get acne. I have hormonal acne. It's probably not gonna stop for a long while, and so for me, acne care is long term and something that I know that I'm gonna be doing for a very long time. So it's definitely time for an update, and I need to keep up with the updates, maybe do them like every 6 months of what I'm using, what's working. But honestly, I'm still using the same thing I was using in 2019, so nothing has changed. Maybe like a few products here and there, like my face washes and moisturizers, but honestly that hasn't changed much either. But definitely want to do an update. I get so many questions, and yeah, I gotta finish getting dressed. All I'm gonna do is a little brow, a little under eye, and as you can see, my lashes are gone, so I need to put on lashes too. End of that vlog was about August, and I believe that's when I started working at AT&T. But I was so mad at myself because I ended up maybe a week or two later getting an offer from another job that I wanted that was full-time, because the road I ended up taking was contract. I felt like I had stepped on my own foot, but they ended up furloughing me, and I just felt that that was a red flag. If I started in August, and I believe I got the notification that I was getting furloughed in maybe September or October, and I felt like from there I was like, I wasn't satisfied with the role anyway. I had already felt like I jumped the gun with taking it when I found out that I had got another offer. So something was telling me that this wasn't the right thing for me. And what I ended up doing was, I think before I even went on furlough, or I may have took the furlough days, and then when I came back, I was just like, hey, I'm gonna just resign and no longer do this. And I did that with nothing else lined up, and I just started applying, and I ended up with an interview for, well, I was applying because yeah, I quit probably by October or November. I can't remember exactly, but I remember I bartended Spellhouse Homecoming, and then I ended up getting a job at a brewery, which is where I worked throughout that holiday season. Cause yeah, I knew I could. I have my bartending license, and that's really just my fallback skill of, like, you know, when I'm in between jobs, that's something I can easily go make a quick little coin, and that's what I did. I bartended at the pop-up Christmas bar, worked through the holidays. I was also applying during this time, so I would try to get up early, apply to things, and then work at night. And I had also bought a car because another job that I thought, I guess, yeah, during that time there was another job I thought I was going to get. And so I bought a car because I've had a car that I gave to one of my siblings. And then I had been without a car for what, 2 years by the end of 2023. And I was like, okay, if I stay in Atlanta, which I hadn't even really thought about leaving Atlanta until the job that I have now revealed itself, but something was telling me to like pivot. So I'm like, okay, I left the job that had furloughed me, kind of was keeping my head above water with bartending, and after that I landed a couple of interviews which landed me the job that I have now, which is amazing. I love it here. I'm coming up on 1 year. I moved across the country to be here, so yeah, I interviewed with like 10 people, and the process was actually really quick. The turnaround for a job that was willing to relocate me, the turnaround was real quick. So yeah, I had quit my job by November, had a job offer by mid-February. So it worked out, me leaving a job that felt it proper to, like, the fact that they didn't think that I would have anything to say about that was just like, huh? Like, I didn't have anything to say about it, but I quietly left because I don't play like that. Like, y'all crazy if you think I'm finna just take being furloughed when I just got this job. Like, I was hurting for them coins. Y'all know about the So yeah, I've been living in a new city for, well, it'll be a year in April because I left Atlanta on 404 day. Actually, my flight was on 404 day, but I enjoyed Atlanta. I'm happy to close that chapter. Shit wasn't working out anyway. I think just the connections that I had there weren't going where I needed or wanted or desired them to go. So I think that I just was willing to let it all go in an attempt to usher in what was right for me. And I think that I've done that, and I'm really happy with my choice. And I finally, I guess with all that being said, because moving across the country last year was crazy, and then I traveled a lot last year as well, so not as much. Like I was making content last year. I actually did really well on TikTok last year, so I looked at that as an experiment for getting back on YouTube, because I have been doing YouTube since probably towards the, yeah, I started YouTube like fall of 2019. So I've done this before. I just didn't have the time in the last 2 years, because yeah, I think my last video is from like 2 years ago, and these vlogs that I had found was from 2022. So 2023 I really did not have the time. And it's also feeds into because yeah, I talked about in one of the vlogs of I had been thinking since then about like what it would be like for me to get off social media. And yeah, I would say one of the reasons that I really wasn't able to be on YouTube was because TikTok was taking all my time. Now granted, I think TikTok is a cool place, but for me, I kind of looked at it as an experiment. Like I may get back on, but yeah, I was making a lot of TikTok content last year, so I didn't have the time to make content here. And I'm happy to be back. I'm gonna be streaming a few times out the week, doing like y'all can come and co-work with me. I don't have an official schedule and all that just yet, but you know, stay tuned for me live streaming and doing like productivity co-working style live streams. I'm excited for that. I've been wanting to do that. I tried to do it in conjunction with the women's tech group on Discord, but people didn't really seem as interested. So I felt like me doing it on my own platform would probably be more beneficial for me anyway, instead of doing it under somebody else's brand that they're making money off of. So yeah, I feel like 2024 so far has been 2024 for me is definitely going to be more of a grind year. Like last year I had a lot of fun. I traveled more than I have in my life ever. So like honestly, I'm tired of traveling, and I haven't traveled since December when I went to go see Usher, period. Yeah, I'm really good right now. I'm super good on travel. And yeah, I see this year as a year of me having my head down, putting in a little more work, because I got, you know, I'm in a new bracket, I'm in a new environment, I'm in a new place, and it requires a new level of discipline. So yeah, that's how I'm looking at this year. That is your friendly feline lilac tail. So yeah, it's a homebody type of year for me. Like I'm probably, you know, I'm gonna pop out here and there now, you know, but for the most part I'm focused on work, fitness, mental health, productivity, taking care of my home and the people around me. And yeah, I want to bring you guys with me. So I hope you stick around, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.